So my grandmother died today, so this isn't exactly the video that I feel right about filming. But I don't exactly feel like doing my grandmother's obituary on the internet. So instead we're going to talk about Venezuela for a moment here. And so they're saying that Venezuela's letting in the very first humanitarian aid groups, right? This was today or a recently thing. It's been like within 36 hours anyways. And so they're saying, well, we're bringing them clean water. But that's odd. Because why doesn't Venezuela have clean water facilities? So the people would like to blame Maduro, sure. Oh yeah, Maduro's keeping out humanitarian aid. They don't have clean water facilities. Because the gasoline companies that their entire economy was founded on didn't provide them with fucking anything. Because the people that ran for government, that was giving all the power to the gasoline company, didn't build fucking facilities. They don't have Medicare. And by saying they don't have Medicare, I mean they don't have hospitals. They don't have medicine. They have nothing. And then so this Guan something or other, I don't know his fucking name. I don't give a shit about his fucking name. He looks like a fucking retard. He's like 40 something and he likes hanging out with little teens to take snapshots and photos because he's a fucking tool. He wants to give the power back to the aristocrats that were running the gasoline companies. And to the aristocrats that were running the agriculture, which disappeared and dried up and vanished because no one's got food anymore. He wants to give the power back to the corporations that were building the roads, which they no longer have any of the equipment to run anymore. He wants to give the power back to all of the corporations that privatized utilities and education and all of their shit. Yeah, so this is the Guan John fucking dumbfuck's name. And then, so Maduro, so he's letting in the first humanitarians. Yeah, I would love to see how many humanitarian groups were permitted to go there, or that were facilitated to go there, and who's funding these humanitarian groups now. Was it the governments that previously had sanctions on them because the United States wanted them to? It's a very interesting thing to go over. But there you have it. They don't have any facilities. So John Guan bullshit goes, you know what, we're gonna shut your mouths and stop your complaining and whining by stuffing it with food and water. And while your mouths are shut, then we're gonna buy up all the fucking shit like we did before. And we're gonna sell you food and sell you clean water. But yeah, we know that you're on to us now. We're gonna start agriculture. And we're gonna run South America the exact same way we run Canada and the United States and Europe. And we're just gonna monopolize everything and close down the industry and sell shit cheap enough that you can hardly tell that there's a problem, and then you can go to work. And you'll buy your water utility, and you'll buy your food utilities, even though your taxes are paying for it all, the same way your taxes were paying for all the gas that was running your economy that you weren't getting any of the profits from. And all of the corporations that your government was founded upon, they made it appear as though you had a economy, when in reality it was just an overinflated consumption and desolation and destruction of their continent that was being shifted off the fucking coast and funneled through their towns, so their towns looked wealthy enough that you didn't really notice that it was a shithole. John Guan Buttfuck is a dumb fucking loser. He's probably a fucking pedophile. But in the meantime, as odd as it is to tag this onto the end of that, it was actually a really, really solemn day. I found out very late in the evening. It was like 5, 6 o'clock. Maybe even later than that. When I heard that my grandmother was like barely clinging on. And so being like 8:30, I'm done crying now, so I thought I'd make a film about something that is relevant and important to the people. And although I've made a video about this before, it was a while ago. Didn't get very, very views. And, you know what? John Guan Buttfuck should be shot in the head.